After the winter break, the Champions League is back. Stand by for the drama of knockout football. So we reach the business end of the competition. No second chances, no margin for error. Who's going to make this theirs?
His decision-making really is what let him down more than anything else.
Firmly met.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Looks like a good ball through. He's made sure that that won't get through. Tries to get it forward quickly. Crunching tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And he's on his way! Real chance! Loose ball, who's going to get there? Good clearance and very necessary. Juventus putting their opponents under a lot of pressure in the early stages. Great challenge. Tries a through ball and shoots! Goal! Juventus!
I just think he showed a lovely appreciation of where that defensive line formed, and he held his run until just the right moment, and he broke the offside trap, and he took full advantage. That's top marks for me.
Juventus break the deadlock.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Gets it back. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. And he's there to cut it out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, the idea was crafty, but the weight of the pass was just a little light.
Goes for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
He made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Away from immediate danger. Now the pass. Play for a throw. They've managed to get it away. And out to safety. Looks to slip it through. This could fall anywhere. And the through ball is intercepted. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Tries the route one option, tries to dink it in. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. It's anyone's ball. That's not the cross he had in mind. Aimed long and direct. Passes it through. Has a swing at it! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Deftly done. Well positioned to make that interception. Boots it upfield. Looks to slip it through. Flags up. There's the whistle for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, you can debate, Peter, whether they deserve a slightly bigger lead because they've created the majority of the chances. But they are in front for a reason, and they'll be confident of cementing that from now.
Juventus leading 1-0 at the break. Juventus carry a one-goal lead into the second half. Now the pass. Is it in? It's gone a long way up and away. Hit into the middle. And back out it comes. Coaxed out to the wing. Whipped it again. He will be livid with himself.
I think he's done very well to get into such a good position in front of goal, but he just couldn't put in the telling touch. Well, you can sense they're really going for it now. This is gung-ho, and only a goal will do for them.
Spreads it wide. Now here's the through ball. That intervention was very necessary. It's a long forward pass. Tries a through ball. Spoon forward. Real Sociedad keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Tries lifting it over. Defence has got rid of that. Juventus have a sub ready to come on. Chance! He's off on a marauding run. Battles to win it back. It's in! Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Keeper's got good distance on that. Pumps it upfield. Your impressions so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Floats one over. Real Sociedad with a lucky escape. One inadvertent touch to the rescue.
Well, those are the kind of mishaps that all players experience through their careers. A mistake when you least wanted it, and it's just very annoying.
Looks like a good ball through. Looking to force his way through. Gets good distance on it. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Now the pass.
Yeah, I just think his options were an irrelevance, so he had every right to do what he did.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Passes it through. Looks to slip it through. Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He can get that clear. It'll be a throw-in. Good challenge, he just stood firm. 4 extra minutes added on. It's come loose. Goes long and forward. The referee's awarded a free kick. Forwards, and time is up. Juventus take charge of the tie. A win on the road, a first leg lead to carry home with them.
Well, you know, it's not easy to hold on to a lead over a long period, but I thought they showed great shape and good discipline to see the whole thing through.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. The teams then, Juventus against Real Sociedad. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
So the players and officials stand tall for the anthem. And we're underway. Juventus bring a useful lead into their home game, having won the first leg on the road. And they will make it into the quarter-finals, even with a draw here. Tries the route one option. It's a loose ball. What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Spoon forward. Away from immediate danger. Juventus making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Well, they've managed to get their noses in front early because they've been much quicker out of the stalls. They've set a high tempo and intensity and look as though they want it much more at the moment.
Real Sociedad get it back again. He's made sure that that won't get through. They scored inside the first 10 minutes to make it 1-0. Tries a through ball. Now here's the through ball. Decent progress down the left. Now the pass. Chance! No, that's not the ball he wanted. Gets it, and now what? And the finish! Goal! And with that goal comes comfort. Wow, he was never going to miss from there.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Juventus blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Passes it through. Thrust towards the front line. Looks like a good ball through. Pumps it upfield. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Looks to slip it through. always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Tries a through ball. That intervention was very necessary. Gets it back, and he has been fouled there. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Now here's the through ball. Firmly met. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Ball is over the line. Now the pass. Now here's the through ball. Up for a header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. That's a throw. Looks like a good ball through. And shoots! Oh, a decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So your views on the first half?
Juventus now have a decision to make. Do they look to add to their 2 goals, or will they be confident of defending them? They just need to be clear about their second half intentions. That's important.
Juventus ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Tries to get it forward quickly. Passes it through. And he's onside! Hits it! Cuts it out. Can he find a finish now? More and more and more and more! They are running riot! And surely that settles it!
Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside. And he's still a lot to do, you know, but I think he's tucked that away really well.
Real Sociedad look as though they're about to make a change. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Looks like a good ball through. Ball forward. What does he try from here? Really well taken goal. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
I just think he showed a lovely appreciation of where that defensive line formed, and he held his run until just the right moment, and he broke the offside trap, and he took full advantage. That's top marks for me.
Juventus totally rampant here. Looks to slip it through. Gets up to head it! Decent chance, that is a fine delivery. Who's going to make this theirs? It's long and forward. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Good clearance and very necessary. That'll be a throw-in. It's come loose. Danger averted for now. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Coaxed out to the wing. Decent ball. Saved it. Managed to get it away. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Header! Tries a through ball. He's away! What a save! Terrific reactions! No, that's just wide.
Oh, his instinct was brilliant, but not the finish.
It's broken loose. Now the pass. It's a good-looking cross. It wasn't a great header in the end. Battles to win it back. It's a long forward pass. Some astute defending to ensure they got no further. Well won, that's good play. Tries a through ball. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Keeper's got good distance on that. Looks to slip it through. And out to safety. Boots it upfield. Passes it through. Now here's the through ball. Clears it out of harm's way. Good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And there goes the final whistle. Juventus are through, having won both legs, and without question, they are the deserving winners. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think when we look back at that, the early goal proved so decisive. I think scoring when they did just gave them that element of control and confidence, and that proved key.
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly once all the pleasantries are complete. And here we have Juventus against Real Madrid. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
So the players and officials stand tall for the anthem. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I've got to go for a man who rarely makes a mistake, Thibaut Courtois. A great shot stopper, but then again, so are most other keepers. But what sets him apart, for me, is the way he commands his box. And that he does with supreme authority.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Juventus with another corner. The shot's on! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, this is how to grab a game by the scruff of its neck. Front foot football with real intent.
Pumps it upfield. Pumps it forwards. Looks like a good ball through. He's in space and looking for options. Good clearance now. Can they make something of it?
That's good defence. Plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
And he's on his way! It's come loose. Goal! Juventus! And it's Juventus who take the lead. Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Battles to win it back. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. It's gone a long way up and away. Spoon forward. Lobs it in gently. looks to slip it through. Gets his foot in there. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Tries a through ball. Oh, good ball. He's away. Hits it. It's a goal. And they are disappearing out of sight. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
Juventus take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Played out to the right. Away from immediate danger. Now the pass, and he's onside. Oh, he's broken through. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
Juventus got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Let's put a stop to that. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Driving on now. What can they conjure from here? Pings it out wide. Can he find a finish now? Real Madrid saved by a real stroke of luck there. It just fell kindly.
Well, those are the kind of mishaps that all players experience through their careers. A mistake when you least wanted it, and it's just very annoying.
Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Oh, crossbar! Oh, incredible! Another own goal!
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Looks to thread it through. Fires from distance. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Well, at least they've given themselves some hope with a shot from distance, but the keeper will welcome those all day. That's not going to trouble him.
Plays it out to the wing. He's long and forward. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Tries a long pass towards the front. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Who's going to make this theirs? And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Juventus are looking as solid as I've seen for some time. All departments are working strongly, and this can do their confidence a whole power of good.
Juventus have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. Aim forward. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Forward it goes, with a delicate ball. Chip through, cuts it out. Out to the left it goes. A chance! Aimed long and direct. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Passes it through. Gets good distance on it. Gets it back. Looks to slip it through. Clears it out of harm's way. It's a long forward pass. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Tries a through ball. He's off on a marauding run. Keeper always had the measure of that.
The defence was made to look vulnerable there. They simply had no answer for that trickery.
Managed to get it away. Now the pass. He's made sure that that won't get through. Looks like a good ball through. Now here's the through ball. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Tries a through ball, pumps it into the area. More and more and more and more! They are running riot! A contest no more. It is nothing short of utter humiliation.
Yeah, by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Well read, he sorted that out.
Well, he rushed into that and didn't give anyone a chance to get on the end of it.
Out wide to the right. Chance! Thrust towards the front line. Looks to slip it through. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
It's put paid to a promising move. No mistake! And still they continue with the onslaught.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? It's a brilliant interception. Shot at goal! And that is a routine catch.
And Peter, the key was getting it under control so efficiently before he fired the shot away. That was great technical ability.
Now the pass. And out to safety. Passes it through. Danger averted for now. Now the pass. Now here's the through ball. Massive leap! He has done it! Well, surely that completes the demolition if it hadn't occurred already.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
Plays it out to the flank. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Ball swung in. Decent chance. That is a fine delivery. About it! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
Dinks one in. Looks like a good ball through. Not out the best in the keeper. Has a pop! And he steered it beyond the post. Oh, that's great stuff from him.
Well, he went at it with great confidence, and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
Looks it towards the front. Looks to slip it through. Battles to win it back. Out for a throw. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Plays it out to the wing. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And that is that. Juventus hold their first leg lead. They have maximised home advantage, and at the midway point of the tie, they are really well placed. Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. And our live game is Real Madrid against Juventus. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Juventus arrive here having won their home leg. And they're in a position where a semi-final place is all but theirs. It will take some comeback to deny them. Ball's loose, who's getting there? That's gone a long way up and away. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. You can get that clear. Alaba gets into the right position to intercept. Tries a through ball. Hit into the middle. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, one moment there was a little bit of space, Peter, they could have worked with, but the next it was shut down, and it was shut down extremely well. I just really like the way they've started with such intensity, Peter.
Now the pass. It's a decent ball. Shoots! Goal! Real Madrid! And Real Madrid are ahead.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Real Madrid give themselves the perfect start. Can they build on it? Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. It's a loose ball. Good clearance now. Can they make something of it? No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. It towards the front, passes it through. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. It's come loose. Looks like a good ball through. Gets into some space. Boots it to safety. Goes long and forward. Now here's the through ball. And the counter is on. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. Alaba. Tries a long pass towards the front. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Fires from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, you can fault the execution, but not the idea or the effort.
Looks to slip it through. And out to safety. Juventus have a free kick. Tries a through ball. And that should be the keeper's. Tries to get it forward quickly. Now the pass. Shapes to shoot! Danger averted for now. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Who's going to make this theirs? Good challenge, he just stood firm. Passes it through. Oh, real chance! Whose ball? Who's going to get that? It's a long forward pass. Right through the middle. Chance! He's had a go! Oh, it's gone in! Juventus are level! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
All the way back, and they start again. And the first half is done.
Well, it's become an exercise in preservation, Peter. I think it's been a much more even affair, and there's no need for them to take any unnecessary risks. They look happy to frustrate and contain and just wait for a chance now.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Gets it back. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Now here's the through ball. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. In he goes again! The defence can get it clear. Well played, he saw that coming. Forward it goes. Looks like a good ball through. Has a swing at it! Good clearance and very necessary. Thrust towards the front line. Pushes it out wide. Now here's the through ball. Real Madrid saved by a gutsy tackle. He had to get it right. Courtois gets it upfield. Referee's given a throw.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Pumps it forwards. Big chance, corner. Towering header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, the keeper ended up a spectator there. He was wrong-footed and stranded, and for me, I think he was left praying. Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Corner. defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, and getting on the score sheet has clearly made him a marked man now.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Goal! Juventus! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Played out to the right. Now the cross. It's there to get rid. Cuts it out. A real chance to break. Passes it through. Can he find a finish now? Whose ball? Who's going to get there? And he's there to hoof it away. It into the middle, hits one! What about it? And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Lifting it over. Oh, and look who's there doing the defending. It's come loose. Gets up to head it! Oh, what a lovely delivery. It deserved better.
Look, there'll be no complaints at all with quick service like that. It's so difficult to defend when the ball comes in so swiftly. You can't question the finishing in this instance. I think, though, there's enough grounds for them to keep working at it.
He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Up to meet it. Yes, it's in. Just one goal in it now. Game on. However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Real Madrid playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Face to face with the keeper, and he's on his way!
Yeah, it wouldn't have been the most eye-catching goal we'd seen. Ultimately, the numbers prevented him from scrambling it in.
Almost nothing left on the clock here. Now just moments away from a semi-final place. He's made sure that that won't get through. Early ball. Away from immediate danger.
Well, what was required then was a little more patience. He didn't have to cross it so early.
Get a throw in. There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. There will be 4 extra minutes. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Juventus get it back again. So that's it. It is all over. Juventus through to the last four. Just two more steps now. They have got a crack at it. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, I wondered as to whether they'd be able to pull off an away triumph, but I won't be doing that again in a hurry, and I was really taken by their positivity and belief, so it's a big well done from me.
So we're down to the last four in Europe's Premier Club competition. We are breathing rarefied air. This is almost as big as it gets. So we're down to the last four. Those about to battle for the privilege to go on to the final. And so the distinctive sound of the UEFA Champions League anthem. So off we go then. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. He's made sure that that won't get through. Passes it through. Now here's the through ball. Has a hit! He's got away with one there. They've managed to get it away. Plays it long. Done very well to intervene. Now here's the through ball. He's gone for it! Goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Inter Milan trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Çalhanoğlu. Big chance here. In it goes.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
That has brought the house down. What a wonderful hit.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
Inter Milan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Goes long and forward. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, this is a fascinating tie. Tight, exciting, energetic. Çalhanoğlu. Thrust towards the front line. Stefan de Vrij cuts it out. Çalhanoğlu. Who's going to make this theirs? Played out to the wing. It's a loose ball. Up he gets! Goal! Juventus! And they get themselves in front! Juventus take the lead. Deftly done. Oh, good interception. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Tries a through ball. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Surely he scores! Ball's loose, who's getting there? It's gone a long way up and away. Çalhanoğlu goes short. He will be livid with himself. Looks like a good ball through. Crossed in. Had too much on it. Forward it goes. Looks to slip it through. Çalhanoğlu. It's the route one option. The referee's awarded a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target.
Well, I wasn't expecting him to try his luck from so far out, but that was close. I mean, it kept the keeper on his toes.
It's a long forward pass. Now the pass. Gets into some space. Danger averted for now. This is promising. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Oh, just when we were about to appreciate a lovely one-touch pass, the flag ruined the moment.
Out to the left it goes. Passes it through. Looks to slip it through. And he's there to cut it out. Plays it out to the wing. Has it out wide now. And there's the end of the first half.
That's entertainment. Asking for any more would be a little greedy, Peter. And yes, mistakes have played their part, so reducing errors can go a long way towards swaying the balance one way or the other.
Juventus head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Tries a through ball. Ball swung in. It's good distance on it. Just couldn't quite turn it in.
I just thought that the cross and the movement on the end of it looked like it was straight off the training ground. Now they'll have to work on the finish. Needs to improve.
Away from immediate danger. Chalhanoglu. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Looks like a good ball through. Hits one! Back of the net! And with that goal comes comfort. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Juventus take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Chip through. It's a brilliant interception. Clears it out of harm's way. Cut out in the nick of time.
Inter have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
Pumps it forwards. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Charges in. Inter Milan have just about everyone back and central.
Yeah, clearly they're trying to show strength to what the opposition have seen as a weakness.
It's a safety-first approach. Gets it back, boots it upfield. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
Aim forward. Looks to slip it through. And he's onside. He's away. And more, and more, and more. So there's the hat-trick. Feel the ecstasy.
Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside, and he's still a lot to do, you know, but I think he's tucked that away really well.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Juventus grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Battles to win it back. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Tries a through ball. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Pumps it upfield. Now the pass. And out to safety. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled. Knocks it towards the front. Dashing forward at pace. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Keeps everyone guessing. Inter Milan get it back again. No, he's missed it.
Well, as they say, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. But from that range, accuracy and power are the key ingredients. That's what's needed now.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Hoists it high, gets it back, tries a long pass towards the front. It's come loose. It's a goal kick. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Gets it back. Passes it through. Great challenge. Lobs it in gently. Defence has got rid of that. Çalhanoğlu. Four added minutes on the board. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Out to the left it goes. Tries to get it forward quickly. Looks like a good ball through. And back out it comes. The referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Juventus have the tie at their mercy. Avoid defeat at home now, and a place in the next round is theirs. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Juventus made their intentions clear that nothing else but a win would do. These games are always tough, you know, it's not always about form, it's not always about class or style, it's about pride, and they showed loads of that. Their attitude was spot on today.
The second leg of this penultimate stage of the UEFA Champions League. They are on the cusp. For the winners, the final. Well, the old saying goes that football is a game of two halves, and this semi-final is no exception. We are, in effect, at half-time. So the players and officials stand tall for the anthem. There's the whistle, and here we go. Juventus are back on familiar territory, having secured victory in the first leg. They appear to have one foot in the final. If you consider the margin of victory, it would take something fairly crazy to blow it from here. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Çalhanoğlu plays it out to the wing. Nicely measured pass. There's no flag. Goal! Juventus! And it's Juventus who take the lead. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
Juventus give themselves the perfect start. Can they build on it? Great challenge. And the defence can get it clear. Chance! And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Sticks it away! And already they're looking to run away with it. Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Juventus are already cruising here. 2-0, a fabulous start. Tried to play it through.
He timed his run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Juventus with a quick-fire double to put them in a very comfortable position at 2-0. Is it in? Good clearance and very necessary. It's a loose ball. Defenders on the back foot. Thrust towards the front line. Knocks one in. Going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Stefan de Vrij. Out to the left it goes. Forward it goes. And out to safety. Now the pass. Pumps it upfield. Astute defending to ensure they got no further. Passes it through, tries a through ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
I'm not sure about that call, you know, but we get to see replays.
Where to from here? Boots it to safety. Looks like a good ball through. Drilled in low. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Boots it upfield. Looks to slip it through. And the finish! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! What about that, Jim Beglin?
Poor defending or not, that was a clinical finish. Both the movement and the execution were top drawer.
He's caught him there, it's a free kick. Battles to win it back. Played out to the wing. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Out wide to the right. Tries a through ball. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Up for the header. Shoots! It's bounced out. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. The semi-final reaches halfway.
It's looking very much like game, set and match. A half of ruthless endeavour with a thirst for more. Just in case you think this is bias on my part, it isn't. This is fact.
Juventus are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. And we're underway again. Ball is over the line. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Can he score? He scores! Ruthless and relentless, utterly rampant. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Juventus totally rampant here. Looks like a good ball through. Stefan de Vrij gets into the right position to intercept. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Aim forward. Gets it back. Now the pass. Can he finish? Tries the route one option. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Calhanoglu pumps it forwards.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Crunching tackle. Calhanoglu knocks it towards the front. Passes it through. Oh, good interception. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Now the pass. Can he finish? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Yeah, as long as one voice is making the call to step up, they got it right.
Defending was strong and firm. It's a long forward pass. Tried to play it through.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
Calhanoglu. Who's going to make this theirs? Aimed long and direct. Lobs it in gently. He's through the middle. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Stefan de Vrij. Played out to the right. Dashing forward at pace. It's a fabulous position. Is it in? They've done it! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
Inter Milan look as though they're about to make a change.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Juventus tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Looks like a good ball through. It's a goal kick. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Tries a long pass towards the front. Gets it, and now what? Inter Milan with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. Inter Milan could have here their final chance. Can he put it away? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Goes long and forward. A real chance to break. Well played, he saw that coming. Away from immediate danger. And that's a throw-in. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And time is up. Juventus are through to the final. See what it means to them as well. The will is there, the belief is there. Next up, the big day. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, semi-finals have a habit of being tense and cautious because you're so close to the showpiece occasion, and yet they played with really good composure, and that makes a great difference.